whatever actually happened in the e-agriculture sector. That is enabling harnessing the IC tools to facilitate enhancement of the productivity and cost reduction in the agriculture sector. Whatever NIC has done in the front. So what is this AgMarkNet portal? That is, all of you may know, around 2,800 agriculture markets have been networked, and daily the prices are coming from about 300 agriculture commodities, 2,000 varieties, and it is a portal actually appreciated by even the private and everybody, because three different government agencies, DMI, NIC of different ministries, and also state government, the market department. Three departments are joining hands to create this content, and it is a dynamic content. So whatever we talk about the agriculture prices of any you may view from any of the kiosks, maybe it is Chopal, XYZ, the basic content is from this. Because the data has been captured right from the source. We have established the nodes. Almost all the agriculture markets in AP are being covered, and another is doctorate. All the important Government of India agriculture and organizations in the country have been networked. We have established the land, and we have also worked out on the local back office operations. That is, improving the efficiency of the agriculture scientists in these agriculture departments across the country. So that is another network we have established. Another is a department. This is a fertilizer network, because the fertilizer inputs, actually that is another portal we have developed to link the stakeholders in the country, and the distribution of the fertilizers and other inputs are being monitored, how they are distributed, because they distribute they allocate to the state based on the demand, and then they distribute through some outlets. So budgeting is done, all that. So this portal to facilitate the government officials. And another is we have a National Bamboo Mission, and for that also we have developed a portal for monitoring the schemes and also to link the stakeholders. Another is, this is the Directorate of Market Inspection and the Grading Standardization and market research, and they conduct training programs to the extension workers. So this is a portal to help them. All the DMI offices have been networked. We have established a computer communication network, and we have trained them and to create the content. And National Horticulture Mission, this is another project coming up where we wish to, because in around 20 to 25 states this project is being implemented. So this is a centrally sponsored project. So because of the reduction in the rains, so horticulture crops are being encouraged. So government is giving subsidies. So stakeholders are the farmers and the input suppliers, and also other private players and insurance agencies, financiers. So we are working on a workflow model so that farmer can apply and the appraisal can take place, and then beneficiaries are selected and the distribution is done, and also if checks or if money is distributed, even the message goes to the farmer and the reconciliation takes place in the bank. Another is seed net. This is actually inputs is another important thing, because we have seen farmers committing suicide because of the non-availability or because of this poorest inputs, that is seeds. So this is a seed network. The seed certification agencies, seeds producing agencies in the country are being networked. So all the entire workflow automation, and in the case of another application that is seed testing labs, because another important thing in the country is the farmers need to know what inputs he is consuming is genuine. So most of the times they take advice from the progressive farmer or the employee working in a seed distribution company or whatever may be, and they consume the seed at a very high price. They procure and they sow, and they may not get the yield, so they commit suicides. So this is another portal. For Ministry of Food Processing Industries, because they issue licenses and also permits, we have worked on a portal for them. And this is Animal Husbandry, Dairy and Fisheries. You can, quarantine, planned quarantine organization. So there are different stations at airports as well as seaports. So there they quarantine the agriculture imports. So We have developed a portal for totally automating the workflow of all these planned quarantine stations in the country. We have one in Shamshabad, another is Vizag in Andhra Pradesh, similarly in other states also. This is Central Insecticides Board and Registration Committee. So we have developed another portal in the sense back office as well as front office automation. Now Krishi programs, scheduling and management. Actually, the All India Radio and Doordarshan, they provide a lot of content. They broadcast or narrowcast, and also they telecast so many programs targeting the farmer community. So all these programs we have digitized and kept, and also the schedules are being announced. Our schedules are being stored here, so that they can see the schedule and they can tune to that program or whatever maybe. That is one thing. And we are planning to actually also keep the content also, digitize the content and keep on the portal, so that, because basically this Doordarshan or television or the radio is a push technology. At that time the farmer may be there, he may be there, but that power may be there, may not be there. So if it is internet, then it is pull as and when he is free, so they can download the content. We have also trained in this context, our colleagues are there from Manage. With their help, we have trained all the All India Radio officers and Doordarshan officials. So they helped us in conducting the training program, so that the officers can consume this portal, they can use this portal. So similarly, other portals also, we are taking the help of Manage and other such organizations, so as to create, sensitize the people and the stakeholders in utilizing these portals. National Food Security Mission, this is another important thing to ensure the food crisis everybody is talking about. So Government of India has a project, so to plan and also to implement the food security mission. A lot of inputs are being taken about the arrivals or about the prices from the other portal, that is Agmarket portal, and based on that the plan, and also for identifying the farmers and for giving the subsidies, we have developed an application for national implementing the NFC in the country. Another is Directorate of Oilseeds Development. This is a directorate located in Hyderabad here. We have developed a total workflow model, so that if as and when there are they monitor the prices, and they also do extension services to the farmers. If the prices of any particular oil seed is coming down, then they generate messages to the government so that they can intervene. And also they provide a lot of extension services about which type of, regarding the inputs to be consumed, which type of seed, so that enhance the yield. This is Directorate of Rice Development. Like this, we have developed, our colleagues from Madhya Pradesh have developed this. We are planning to develop portals for different agriculture commodities. Rice is one, like that, wheat and all the commodities. Around 30 commodities we have identified. This is one such portal on the rice. Rice alone, there are 300 varieties. Paddy alone, there are 300 varieties. Directorate of Pulses Development. This is a portal for them. This is, we have done seed certification because to automate the seed certification process by seed certification agency. This is a portal we have developed. We have trained them. Agriculture census total because this lot of statistical, the entire process has been automated. We have facilitated that, and results are being published on the web. This is every state government department, we have developed a portal so that they can publish their content, dynamic as well as static on and every week they update about the advices which they give to the farmers. Actually, farm mechanization training and testing institutes in the country, farm machinery is a very vital input for the agribusiness, because agriculture labor, actually the cost of the labor is going up because of Endega XYZ. Now what is happening is farmer is not able to realize the labor, his own labor cost once after selling the produce. So mechanization of the process is very essential. So there are institutes, they standardize and they promote and they train also the farmers, and they have actually impact assessments are there. Those who undergone training at these institutes, they are able to use better implements and their productivity is much higher than others. So we have developed about the announcement of the training schedules and also other processes. Whatever they do, we have developed an application for them. Another important thing is weather information. Actually, the raw weather information farmers cannot consume, whether the percentage of rainfall or how many centimeters, etc. That is actually, it is for a farmer, it is absurd. So, agro-meteorological scientists, we have tied up with the agriculture, this Acharya Enjiranga Agriculture University. So, agro-meteorological scientists, what they do is from IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department, the inputs are being consumed by the scientists and they produce the advisories to the farmers based on the commodity wise and district wise advisories. What in the next 1 week, what is the rainfall scenario or weather scenario and what action they are supposed to take. So that type of thing, advisories are being produced by these agro-meteorologists and they update. This is another seedlet. Actually, this is for automation of the. We have started another project to automate the input labs. That is, seed, fertilizers, pesticides, or soil. All these inputs, whatever the farmers consume, there are labs are there almost in every district, and most of the time, as because of the because of consumption of non-standard inputs, the farmers are facing difficulties. So it is essential for farmers to go for testing of these inputs. So testing, as more and more farmers go for testing, because the manpower is limited, etc., etc. So we need to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of these labs. So we have developed application to automate the seed testing labs. So we are day after tomorrow we are conducting a training program for them to use. We have revised this software. And another is Karshak Mitra, which is a supply chain management solution for the farmers, because actually if you see the agriculture, agri-business, there are so many stakeholders like farmers, consumers, input suppliers, finance, banks, insurance companies, importers, exporters, traders, millers, transporters, food processing industries, packaging service providers, machinery manufacturers, commodity boards, research institutes, training organizations, warehouse owners, government officials. So there are so many stakeholders are there. Linking all the stakeholders, we want to, this portal is aimed at linking all the stakeholders so that they can announce what services they provide and others, the consumers. So it is like a linkage. And as this is a portal from the government, we don't charge any exchange fees. It is we have data centers established across the country. So whatever content we are disseminating to the farming community through our content is free of cost. So another important thing what we observed is all the content whatever seen is in English. So most of the time what is actually happening is, actually so much anyhow we have started developing the content in local language, and even then we are not actually satisfied because all these things are there, but still we feel that lot more things are required to be done because power is a shortage. Internet, actually, we may talk about the content on the internet, but what is even in HICC we may have uninterpreted power, but only few states, Himachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and maybe Meghalaya, only 3 are Arunachal, if that project comes up. Only 3-4 states in the country have sufficient power. In those states also power is a problem if they don't maintain the transmission lines. So power is a huge problem. So whatever solution we work out should overcome this power shortage problem. So another important thing is local language. Whatever content we have created earlier is on English. So that is because most of the farmers, they do not, most of them are illiterates. Even if they are literates, they can may be able to read comfortable with the local language. And illiteracy, most of them are illiterates. So that is another big issue. And another important thing is whatever technology we use, we should avoid vendor locking or the technology service providers locking. That means if I wish to modify or if I wish to add something, I have to reinvest or I have to pay a lot of money to that same vendor or to the same technology provider. So our solutions should be divided of this. Another is maintenance is a very big issue. When we talk about providing a solution in the village, that is the farming community, maintenance is a very big issue. Even a PC also, maintenance in a village is a big issue. So affordability is another thing. So taking into consideration all this, what we are trying to do is we are moving to the mobile. That is, a phone is there. We wish to develop application based on the phone, and scalability is another issue, because see, scalability is very important in US or other countries. In one, they may not, in their history, they cannot see 1 lakh hits in 1 hour. Whereas we publish 10th class results, in 1 hour we get 2 lakh hits. Nowhere in the world that can happen. They have a lot of bandwidth and less demand. Whereas in India, we have less bandwidth, more demand. So whatever applications we develop, it should be scalable. So taking these issues in mind, we have actually started developing applications in mobile. I'll just give one example. My mobile you cannot see, so I'm just screening the inputs, whatever input we get from the market. See, this is we have developed an application using JVM mobile open source technology loaded on the mobile. So from the market they can send the information related to the prices. Earlier we have node, and the computer is there, network is there, internet is there. Through that we are accessing, getting the price. So to ensure completeness and correctness and also timeliness, we have developed this application so that they can send the information through mobile. We are storing the application. So commodity code, etc. And this is in Telugu. We are developing in local language. All Indian languages are also possible. So they can input that means mobile we are using as a tool for procuring the content from the field. This is another is mobile as a tool we are using to push the content from the dynamic portal, that is database is being run, and in local language the message is being composed and is pushed to the farmer or whoever is subscribed. See yesterday's prices of paddy in Warangal. So another important thing, you are talking about mobile, even to charge the mobiles also will require power. So to work, we have done an experiment in Andhra Pradesh using solar powered battery charger. Another is we have a low cost to 200 to 300 rupees pedal based. You can pedal the cycle and charge the mobiles. So these are solutions. And another important thing is SMS or whatever may be. If you want to send SMS to the village, sufficient signal strength should be available. Whereas actually for audio communication 60 to 80% of the signal strength is required, whereas for mobile communication even 20 to 30% also is sufficient. And also you are seeing a bamboo stick, we are using that to boost the signal strength even in a place where in a shadow zone where it is a tribal area in a forest where signals are weak. Even then we are using this antenna to boost the signal so that message can go to the farmer. This is what actually. So this is what, and to educate the farmer, we are not asking them to come to the portal. The entire multimedia content in which we have created in collaboration with agriculture scientists has been in a mobile, so we can load. We know their problems. We know what they are going to produce. We know the soil type. We know the agro-climatic conditions. So we know their problems. Based on their problems, we are disseminating this to their mobiles, so they can just see. So this is for educating the farming community. I think time is over. So thank you.